who is this video for? This video is for someone who currently has a pending interview with a representative of a school abroad or a professor abroad. What do I mean by that? You are looking to study in Canada, in US, in UK, in Australia, and any other country, and you have an interview coming up with the school bodies. This video is going to address one mistake you shouldn't make. Maybe we'll make it two. But then I'm also going to tell you where to get the rest of the things that are going to strengthen you as you go head on for this interview. One of the commonest mistakes that people make when they are doing interview is what? Their background. They have a very distracting background. Okay, so let me explain what I mean by background. Let's say you are in your country: Nigeria, Cameroon, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Liberia, Uganda, Rwanda, Zambia, Kenya, right? Or any other country as well. You are in your country, yes, and you have this interview. You have to ensure that whatever is showing at your background is something that you are okay showing to someone at the office. For example, you see a student show up for an interview. At their back, there's a hanging clothes, plates. Think of all the worst things that can be at someone's background. Clothes, plates, worst, food, several kinds of things you don't even want to know. What happens is that this background is distracting the person, is giving a different kind of opinion about who you are likely going to be. And why do you think the person asked for an interview in the first place? To see whether you are the right person. And remember, most times they have choice, meaning 2, 3, 4, 5 students have messaged this professor and the professor is interviewing them. If you are not the best candidate, you will not be selected. And that best candidate most times is not even so much about what you have to say and how intelligent you are. You have to ensure that your background is awesome. Your background is okay. Your background is something that you will want your boss at work to see. Now, let me just give you a snippet of the second one, which is what? Eye contact. Many of us are coming from a place where to show respect, you look down. Do you know here, it is considered that you are timid if you're not looking somebody eyeball to eyeball when they are talking to you. So what you thought was a sign of respect is seen as a sign of timidity. So right there, you are selling yourself short, right? It's also not the professor's fault that they don't know that you looking down is a sign of respect, not a sign of timidity, right? But think about it. You are the one who need the thing most. Everybody have to fill in the gap. But your duty is not to make sure that the professor fill in the gap. Your duty is to make sure that you fill in the gap. Ensure that you are having eye contact, eyeball contact. You see the way I'm looking at you now? See the way I'm looking at? This is how I want you to look at the professor when they are talking to you. When you don't know what to do, your background is not so fine. Maybe you don't have that office-like background. Look for a plain background. Like, put yourself behind a wall. Right? I don't have a wall. But put yourself behind a wall. A plain wall. A third one is stop begging. Please help me. Help me. Me and my family. Help me. Ma, I need this thing. Help me. I'm ready to do anything. Just understand that that is the easiest way to tell the person that you are not the right candidate. Begging will never get you that slot. I promise you. Focus on telling the person why you are the best person for this role. So this is my message for you today. And for those who are relocating abroad soon via the study abroad route, you know, we got you covered. I told you I was going to tell you where to get the rest of the information. Start with our free study abroad webinar by going to www.vantagemigration.ca. Just to remember what I'm doing. Eyeball to eyeball. Yes. Go to www.vantagemigration.ca. So you can attend our free webinar, see what we do, see how we do it, learn more about, our training and all that, right? And the webinar is free. So attend and get yourself equipped. You are going for interviews. Getting those interviews, first of all, you've done well. But you have to understand, you need the admission. You need the scholarship. You need the study loan. That is when you will know that, yes, you have actually, you have done your part, right? So if you're having problem with that, if you're jittery, get trained. Attend our free study abroad webinar. Go to www.vantagemigration.ca. Take good care of yourself. This is Dr. Linda Iheme.